good?
I'm
You good?
great. I'm great. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Can you knock these? Come on, help me out. I'm terrible at this. Give me like a good drum roll.
Ooh.
Now he's showing off. Move. Go back where you were. All right. Hey, definitely, man. That's Yariko Beats, who's a dope producer. So who's an amazing producer. Who's responsible for our world premiere today, alongside Nova Elite.
Yeah.
All right. Gotta big
My
up your
usual guys, yeah.
Yeah. So you stay loyal, man. You work with the same people all the time.
I mean, we have a connection. We have a solid sound, so it just makes sense to keep going.
It does. It not only does it make sense, it makes great sense because the music has been amazing for as long as I've known you as an artist.
Thank you.
And that's a long time at this point. How
Yeah.
long you been in the game?
Professionally, and when I say professionally, I would say when I really started getting booked a lot and paid, I would say 2017 when Big Jam and Lucky One got popular. But before that, since like high school, so maybe third form, that's when I started doing music.
Okay.
I don't know which grade that is for y'all, but we do call it third form.
Right.
BBI, yeah.
That was a low-key flex. Well, when I started to get booked and paid a lot, I like that. I like it a lot.
Professionally.
Yes. What is it like doing what you love and getting paid to do it?
It's kind of a relief, but sometimes it turns what I love into, a job, and then you start questioning sometimes, like, do I really love this enough to like deal with certain stuff that happens? But at the end of the day, when I start thinking about what would I do instead, then I'm even more miserable. So I'm like, okay. You always have to deal with some kind of misery in anything you choose, so might as well do something that you actually, feel passionate about.
Which reminds me of a line in one of your songs, like, I could mess with you, but eventually you're going to make me miserable too. Something like that.
Big boss, yeah.
I listen. Like,
I got options better than you, period.
That's what you said.
But don't take that advice, ladies. Like, move on, for real.
Like
Try a different option.
Yeah, I like the way you cleaned that up. All right, but no, certainly, you make ladies anthems. Like, you make songs that make ladies stand at the front of the stage and sing along every word for word. What is that like? Does that ever get old? Like, how could you question your job when there's just a choir of women singing along with you?
It never gets old, honestly. I guess there's a little pressure to continue to give people that feeling. So if a song comes out and it doesn't get that reaction, then that can create some kind of like, oh, did I not take the right approach this time? Is it not a good song?
Right.
But sometimes I just have to realize too that some songs take more time than others.
Right.
So, but at the end of the day, I do know that somebody is relating to the song. Even if it's not the masses, I know it's still impacting a group of people in some kind of way. Okay.
Now, you've impacted like a wide array of people. All right. Like you got a girl them that are broke out. You know what I mean? But then you got professional women that rock with you too. Okay. So I said I was interviewing Monet today, and I got an immediate response of a flyer for Tropicana.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
Ain't it?
Yeah, that's really good.
With specific instructions to get tickets for this event. And this is from a doctor.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that. I love, like, the age range is very wide.
Yeah.
Like, I could see my analytics and stuff, and
Analytics.
it ranges from, like, I guess, like, a little younger than me to, like, the oldest of the old. Like, even people tell me, oh, my mother is obsessed with you, and then a mother would be like, my daughter is obsessed with you. So I'm just like, oh, that's just good to know that it kind of transcends the age limit in that way. And I feel like that's important, for longevity and stuff.
Next
like
year,
that.
you should do a Mother's Day event. Since you know what I mean? Since the range is so wide.
Yeah.
Because then I would imagine, like, daughters are going to buy tickets for their mothers.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's do Tropicana first, and
10%.
then let's add events afterwards.
Yeah, I know. So when is Tropicana?
June 9th at Pier 22.
Oh, that sounds sexy.
So that's the new spot that's about to open by Havenside by the cruise ship dock. They officially open May 20th. So my event will be one of the first kind of like events in that new venue.
Yeah.
So I think that's also exciting for people who just want something fresh and new.
Right. It used to be called, I'm from St. Croix.
I think this is Senior Frogs.
Senior Frogs, correct. Yeah, so anybody...
You would think I'm from Rockin' Nova. I just kind of...
You just know everything.
We gave some info.
All right, so we got a new song that has never been played before. Is this correct?
Never been played. World premiere. It dropped at 12 a.m.
Come on, man.
Vivid Streaming gets the world premiere exclusive.
Hey, Mr. Producer Man, if you ever need a horn, just link up. Link your book.
And I will lose my respect if I let too much things slide. They say I promise is a comfort to a fool. Loyalty my number one rule. If I never ask it, then please don't promise it. Don't run your mouth if you can't help me manage it. I'd rather starve today than beg for a crumb or be jealous of a next man thing. I only party with my real close friends that be happy when I get my wins. I know I won't forget how it feels to be broke, cause I wouldn't wanna be that again. Once I get my money up, the people I love the most, they gon' be sad.
Pull up the tune! Hey, yo, man.
Hulu.
Anthems.
Yes.
Like, you only make anthems, man.
That's my job. That's my job.
Do you love your job?
I do.
It seems that way. It really does. It really seems like you love your job.
They say I promise is a comfort to a fool in a real life. And I will lose my respect if I let too much things slide. They say I promise is a comfort to a fool. Loyalty my number one rule. If I never ask it, then please don't promise it. Don't run your mouth if you can't help me manage it. I'd rather starve today than beg for a crumb or be jealous of a next man thing. I only party with my real close friends that be happy when I get my wins. I know I won't forget how it feels to be broke, cause I wouldn't wanna be that again. Once I get my money up, the people I love the most, they gon' be sad. Once I get my riches, they gon' be sad. Friends and my family gon' be sad. The man them that help me gon' be sad. Just to the people I love the most, cause they gon' be sad. Enough time, yeah, I swear, going boss, boy, it never really happened that way. Enough time, I've been dead out of luck. Long time, I should've been paid. Some people can't take the fact that I know I want, I can never be played. But I'm still moving up in life. Meanwhile, it's stuck throwing me shade. And I know not everybody going like me. People going to think us fight. And I know one day they sweet like icy, next day they moving real shicey. Highly unlikely that I'll ask my neighbor for favor, but sometimes I move just like stranger. Jaja don't teach me to be humble. I work for my own bread, never settle for crumble. I'd rather starve today than beg for a crumb or be jealous of a next man thing. I only party with my real close friends that be happy when I get my wins. I know I won't forget how it feels to be broke, cause I wouldn't wanna be that again. Once I get my money up, the people I love the most, they gon' be sad. Once I get my riches, they gon' be sad. Friends and my family gon' be sad. The man them that help me gon' be sad. Just to the people I love the most, cause they gon' be sad. They say I promise is a comfort to a fool. Loyalty my number one. They gon' be sad.
Man, another great one from Monet.
Thank you.
Yeah, listen, amazing. I'd rather starve to death
than beg for a
next
crumb
Yeah,
or be
yeah.
jealous of a next man thing.
Yeah, miss son. Yeah, miss son.
Yeah, I like the reggae background music for this energy, you know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I had to change it up.
Yeah.
I had to change up the energy. And not no ordinary. This is Dean Pond, Grammy Award winning Dean Pond in the background.
Okay.
I don't use this for everybody.
It feels special.
All right, man. So what is next? An album coming? Another EP? Your first EP was very, 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 very good.
Tropicana. Yes. That's why I named the event Tropicana. Just something to bring it full circle, because Tropicana dropped in 2018.
Right.
And now we're in 2023. And I haven't dropped another album since then.
Right.
Just because I know the upgrade that I wanted to be from Tropicana. And mind you, a lot of the singles that I have released since then could have come together and made a great album anyway.
Clearly.
But I think it's a lot. I don't know if people understand how much it takes to put a body of work together in a high quality way and put it out to be able to market it in a way where you could do it justice too. So
Okay.
I think putting out singles for me right now is just the ideal way, being independent and funding my own stuff to keep up with just the production of it, the mixing of it, the marketing of it, instead of having to do 13 songs at once.
Right.
I'm dropping solid singles until we get to the point where I could fund
Okay.
a project in a meaningful way.
So I thought, I'm wrong all the time though. Don't feel no way. So I thought, there must be a Tropicana 2 coming.
Yeah, so I want to drop an EP. No, not a Tropicana, not an album.
Well, when you named the event Tropicana, I was like, Tropicana 2
something's coming. Yeah, I actually was trying to do a 4-song EP with 4 new songs. But right now we're behind time. June 9th is right there, so I'm gonna try to drop one more single, and then after the event, I could probably drop a small body of work again.
Yeah. Please do.
I just don't want to
On behalf of your fans.
rush. I know. Trust me, every time I keep planning it, I'm like, this is what I'm gonna do, and I keep walking towards it. And life stuff happens. Like I say, it's like I fund my own stuff, so it's kind of just being patient with the ups and downs that come with that.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, man. Perfection takes time. And
That is the biggest thing too. I'm an overthinker and a perfectionist,
Right.
so I'm not just gonna drop anything willy nilly and be like, okay, just because I need to drop it now, I'm gonna drop these and it's not ready. You know?
Right. All right. So the event, the date is
June 9th.
okay. How can I get tickets?
Eventbrite. So right now I don't have physical tickets printed, but you can go monealive.eventbrite.com and you can get tickets. So right now I'm encouraging people to just go to the Eventbrite link. I have general admission there. I have VIP, standing VIP, and I have a group VIP. So if you have 4 friends, you can come and purchase the VIP gold, and 4 of your friends, you have a table, you have a bottle, you have merch, different stuff like that. It's all laid out on the Eventbrite. So monealive.eventbrite.com, and my name is spelled MONEA. So when you search in MONEA live.eventbrite.com.
Don't worry about the accent.
No accent. Don't say AE. Don't say ET. MONEA.
This Tropicana event has been greenlit, for sure.
Agree.
Boy, I know every time we know it's wrong, but it feels right. Just, and I gotta kinda make your one last, baby. Don't. I want you to take time in me, slow grind in me, navigate your way. Yeah, you've been just FaceTime in me, boy. Finally, you gon' get to put me in my place. You want me to take time on it, slow grind on it, never give my your way. Take time on it, slow grind.
All right, man. Green light.
Yeah.
Monet.
Sexy.
Sexy. Real sexy.
Real sexy.
Yeah.
A big difference from the song you just played before.
Exactly. I was trying to. So I know, I felt like when you said, "Hey, I like this reggae vibe," like you took out your umbrella and threw a little shade at me for playing that calypso instrumental in the beginning. But I don't know I can't know what you're gonna do.
That's true.
I didn't hear the song before you came in. So for some reason, I thought you were gonna release a calypso song today.
Keep you guessing. So you never heard that song? Oh, the first song.
The first song.
So that was the first time you heard it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of course, I heard Green Light before.
That's why I'm like, Green Light?
No. I was talking about the world premiere set.
Okay.
So I thought it was like Carnival just done. I was like, well, they coming with a calypso vibes.
Then I would have came before.
That's
to
true.
drop off my
That's
calypso
true.
song. Yeah.
Good point. Good point. Touche. All right. Now, with that being said, though, genre that you like the best?
I think the reason I call my song Tropicana is because I can't just pick one thing. That's why it sounds the way it sounds. Like my music, to me, sounds like a mashup of a lot of different sounds. Like Big Boss, for example.
You should never use the word mashup with anything you make.
You don't think so?
No, because your things are too good. It's not. I know what mashup means.
Yeah, I just mean influences
Right.
in terms of the sounds and the beat, how I flow on the song.
Right.
Sometimes it's I might flow more like rappy because that's what I did first. Like I rap first, so like that influence of the rappy trappy sound with the poppy melodies and even like some R&B when I do like my more sexy dance hall. So I like anything that makes me feel good.
Okay.
That's what I would say my favorite genre. It's not a genre, but it's just a feeling. Whatever makes me feel good, I want to go with that.
So Tropicana is just not a name of a project. It's your sound.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's the name of what I call my sound. So like Caribbean music, my own way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Because
right.
I just feel like I have a different kind of sound from a lot of stuff that's on the radio, a lot of stuff that people produce. So like sometimes in the beginning I used to question like I feel like I can't place this song that I'm putting out after or before any song that's out right now, and that used to make me feel like okay, maybe they won't want to play it because it's so new or because they can't blend it. But then I just realized like I could be the breath of fresh air.
So you put
that
yourself in
moment.
your own box.
Basically, yeah. Just like when a new artist comes out that I think it sounds different and new, I'm like, oh, that's a breath of fresh air. Like only I know them for this, and nobody else can do them like that. So like I feel good that I feel like that's what Tropicana is for me, and when people hear my music.
Okay, now this is going to be a tough question. And we were talking about this yesterday, like why female rappers don't work together, the big time ones. You know what I mean? Like you didn't find Lil Kim working with Foxy Brown. You don't find Nicki Minaj working with Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I mean? Your favorite female VI artist?
Ooh.
Because I don't think y'all beefing like
No,
they are in the industry.
no,
so I feel like this is a fair
Because
question.
I rarely do collabs anyway, but it's not because I don't want to collab with people. Things just have to happen in a certain way that's like organic, or you know, I really like this, or I reach out to you, and I have reached out to a lot of people already, you know, insinuating that we will work or we can work or stuff like that.
Insinuating.
Oh my god. But it hasn't happened yet. But I do have like people that I see that I think have been working hard and putting themselves out there, and I feel like that's one of the biggest things.
Okay.
Like if I see you, because I know what it takes and I know what it means to be a woman in the industry, and not just a woman, just doing music in general. So I see people like, I see Stan Martin working hard. I see 5'2", she's from St. Thomas as well, working hard. Empress Yara, she's actually a close friend of mine now. Rudy Live has been here. I have to shout out Rudy Live. I see Lee Morrow working hard.
Certainly.
I don't want to miss anybody out, but I do pay attention, and when people work hard, you can't do anything but respect, you know, people that are out here really trying for their craft.
So, okay, probably an unfair question. Maya V is doing her thing as well. But when I ask that question to like other female artists, I ask that question just to say this to you.
What?
You always come up on their list. Like for real, like everybody's feeling Monet, man. Everybody loves your work.
Yeah. Thank you.
And that must put you in a good mood, don't it?
No, I mean, you're funny.
Grind on my body when you feel, you know. Grind on my body when you feel, you know. Call on me, baby, when you feel alone. Oh, baby, put me in the mood. Play your favorite song. Pour up for them on mute, so we could sing along. Boy, you have me doing tricks like in the circus. Yeah, yeah. Swear it's difficult. If you ever left me, don't green, stock you don't.
Stock you.
I be saying some wild things sometimes.
If you ever left me, stock you. I don't know.
It's like when you let your impulsive thoughts win, and I just like, you know what, I'ma just say it.
All right. Well, hey, listen, man. Your thoughts are winning. 'Cause, when you put an instrumental behind them, they just sound like magic, man.
Thank you.
And we had a good little exchange while the song was playing because we edited that song
Yes,
here.
that's so funny.
And you're like, well, did y'all do that yourself? I was like, yeah. It's like, but we playing this song for a long time now.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
I didn't.
nobody ain't
instantly-
waiting for you. Nobody ain't waiting for you. We fans over here.
I didn't instantly give y'all a clean version, but I do have one.
All right, good. Well, we will gladly replace your version with our version.
It's crazy because I just made a clean version for Green Light, which is crazy because it's years old. But I just thought the song was just too filthy for radio. Even if you took out the curse words and stuff, I was just like, I don't think they're gonna play this. But ever since I did that, people have been playing it on the radio. I was like, oh well, I stopped my own bag. That was my fault.
Correct.
Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, and that's the thing. Like, there's so many sides to you, and there's so many sides to every woman. Like, no matter how accomplished, like, you know what I mean? You got doctors and lawyers signing up. Like, I'm here for the ratchetness.
Exact, and that's exactly the kind of music like I want to make. I want to show that I could make a sad song that's me being a man clown for a guy or whatever, but we all have our vulnerabilities and we all have our moments where we like, oh, I would never be that again, but everybody kind of be stupid for a man sometimes, and then sometimes we bossed up and we feeling like I don't need a man, and then sometimes we feel like, okay, I want to be sexy, I want to be sexually like liberated and strong in that way, not like in a degrading way, but just being a sexual woman to me is just powerful in its own way. That's the power of being a woman at the same time too.
I think that's the power of maturity too, because I'm not gonna ask you how old you are. You look very young.
Great.
But there's a sense of maturity in your presence, even in talking in interviews.
Yeah.
Musically, the dynamics of a whole woman.
Yeah, I love that.
It's pretty dope, man.
Thank you.
Pretty dope. But when you use the word man clown, that just seems so harsh.
Oh gosh, I don't ever mind a little boy them till I get control and when I got my own boyfriend. Oh gosh, when they good you have to spoil them. When it's good it's like you have to hide them. You know I can't ever worry about the little gal them. Mad I never lose no sleep, I do just rest my item. Oh gosh, it's like them jealous that I get the boy them, and they better win me than them. And oh gosh, me and him.
Say what now?
Pull up.
Big tune!
Yeah, this you have to pull out.
Yeah. Eureka, you responsible for this one? He was nodding with a specific kind of confidence.
Yeah. So yeah, this is my song.
When they good, you have to spoil them. When it's good, it's like you have to hide them. You know I can't ever worry about the little gal them. Mad I never lose no sleep, I do just rest my item. Oh gosh, it's like I'm jealous that I get the boy them, and they better win me than them. And oh gosh, me and him is the best thing. Oh gosh, now it's like you're regretting. Oh gosh, so grateful that you left the boy, cause now he's mine to enjoy. Oh gosh, bless your heart, bless your soul, my dear. If you think he coming back down there, with you every day a new devil. With me he been on a new level. Baby girl call her truth, nothing really wrong with you. Just that I got the juice, and I put it to you. So with me he moving different. I'll make every girl even with on irrelevant. So I can't ever worry about the little gal. Mad I never lose no sleep, I do just rest my item. Oh gosh, it's like I'm jealous that I get the boy them, and they better win me than them. And oh gosh, me and him is the best thing. Oh gosh, now it's like you're regretting. Oh gosh, so grateful that you left the boy, cause now he's mine to enjoy. Oh gosh, you're hell-bent to know why I think he's heaven sent. When he used to dog you out, he used to do what? Never used to buy you anything, only used to run his mouth. Oh gosh, with you he just been a lazy man. Me and him done build a action plan. Oh gosh, nowadays he been obedient, planning just that he could take me on. So I can't ever worry about the little gal. Mad I never lose no sleep, I do just rest my item. Oh gosh, it's like I'm jealous that I get the boy them, and they better win me than them. And oh gosh, me and him is the best thing. Oh gosh, now it's like you're regretting. Oh gosh, so grateful that you left the boy, cause now he's mine to enjoy. Oh gosh, stuck in my page, I hope you find what you've been looking for. Keep stalking my page, I hope you find it. Cause me and him got on and off of the internet. He never posted you, only showing you neglect. You could never judge a love just off the internet. So I can't ever worry about the little gal. Mad I never lose no sleep, I do just rest my item. Oh gosh, it's like that I get the boy them, and they better with me than them. And oh gosh, me and him is the best thing. Oh gosh, now it's like you're regretting. Oh gosh, so grateful that you left the boy, cause now he's mine to enjoy. Oh gosh, I don't ever mind a little boy them, till I got control of man, I got my own boyfriend. Oh gosh, when they good, you know you have to spoil them. When it's good, it's like you have to hide them. Nothing really wrong with you, just that I got the juice that I put it to use. I make every caliber with only relevance.
All right, there you go, man. Yeah.
That's for sure the current, like, that and Big Boss, I feel, is the current tune for like the girl them right now that they really like love to sing at the top of their lungs.
Yeah.
That in that kind of energy.
Yeah, that kind of energy. Yeah. Because when it good, you gotta spoil them.
Yeah.
But when it good, you gotta hide them.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see,
I'll never lose no sleep. I just rest my eye there.
Rest my eye, damn, I'm not bothered, honey.
Man, lyrically, I think that's why I'm such a big fan. Like, lyrically, your pen game is nice.
Thank you.
And you're always on top of, like, some great beats. The production is always on point, too.
Yeah, shout out to my producers, man. Yariko Beats. Shout out to
See what I
Nova
did there, bro?
Elite Audio. That's Khalil Korea, Soto, Nassis. Like, shout out to them for real. Like, from the beginning, it's been, a journey, and especially Nova Elite, because they've really been there from the beginning.
Right.
So I always am grateful to them that they stuck around through the highs and the lows. Some people kind of, ain't going how I thought it would. They hop to the next, but they definitely been a core reason why I keep doing music too. Because without the beats,
of course.
Like, you kind of lost. So thanks.
I feel like you would get away on okay beats too, but
yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, but it still go 50-50. I
Right.
feel like finding somebody who match your vibes, some people that match your energy, who believe in you. Because it ain't just about producing a song. Is like just giving ideas, and sometimes just giving a motivational speech to you sometimes when you feel like you could come to them in that kind of vulnerability as well. Right now it's not just music for me with the people I work with. I work with people that I am fond of and that I actually care for and love, so
I feel
it's
like
a little different.
I feel like every artist goes through that, whether they say it or not.
Yeah.
There's a level of vulnerability when you put yourself for public consumption like that.
Yeah. And I feel like right now I'm feeling more vulnerable than anything, just because I think life has been throwing a lot of stones at me, but I'm in a zone where it's like I'm really trying to keep myself above water and just focus on what's ahead, or focus on the moment, and just to remember my purpose, basically, because a lot of stuff can come and discourage you, and the devil be working, but my God.
Yeah, man. I mean,
victory.
I wouldn't allow you to be discouraged, because sometimes when you do that early work, and it was good work, you kind of forget like how good the work was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the people that endorsed you without maybe not publicly endorsing you, just by being on your record, like Pressure, like Timo, like Dexter Daps, like clearly.
Yeah, there's like clearly, right?
Clearly,
like,
you're talented.
Thank you. Yeah, but it's still more than that too, and it's not just talent and
right.
I do work hard and stuff like that too. But sometimes I just like I said the last time I was here, which was months ago, is just kind of trusting the journey and whatever that looks like. I know some people might have a certain vision for where they want to see me, or where even I want to see myself, and sometimes it's just like I just have to keep reminding myself that it's okay. Like, you have done a lot already and you're gonna do great things, but I just have to keep that pressure off of myself, and just really find fun and happiness and love in this moment, because that's my biggest thing right now. Like, just getting old and just being content and grateful and just in that kind of way.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am content and grateful that you swung my way this morning. Thank you so much. You are always welcome. Open door policy.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I always last minute be like, hey Rashidi, you're available tomorrow, and he's like, you know who you is? You know who you is? Be like, we available whenever you need. So I'm I'm grateful for your support with everything.
And anybody who listens regularly, we always have great guests. Every now and again, I got to do some redecorating to make you fit, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I treat you like what you are, which is a superstar. Whether the world knows it yet or not.
Thank you.
Is irrelevant.
Thank you.
You are an amazing talent.
Thank you.
VI Stars, VI Music, VI Culture.
Yep, there's an app for that.
It's called Vivid Streaming, and you can download it in the app and Google Play Store.